This is the third part of the 12th video in this commentary on the book of Job. Hasatan, under the guise and form of the spirit of contradiction, had accused man, describing man's foundation as dust, who is crushed before the moth, who is destroyed from morning till evening. Continuing, he prognosticated man would perish forever without any regarding him, and his excellency would go away. Man will die without wisdom. This poisonous accusation permeates and flows through Eliphaz, who says man is abominable and corrupt, who drinks iniquity like water. It continues flowing in Zophar's words that the wicked Adam, man, will perish forever like his own dung. Those who have seen him will say, "Where is he?" He will fly away like a dream and not be found. He will be chased away like a vision of the night. The eye which saw him will see him no more, nor will his place any more behold him. In these poisonous words there is no future, no hope for man. Bildad concludes the venom-filled accusation saying, "Man is a worm and a maggot." This poison, which originates in Hasatan and flows and courses through the accusations of the three friends, is the fire of Leviathan. It is the poison that fuels the opposition to creation, the creation of man. Though it was God who tells Lucifer to serve man, Lucifer will not serve. In the face of the conundrum, the Leviathan concludes it would be better if man had never been created. Yet the mighty word of the Lord had said of one man, Job, that he was perfect and upright, one that feareth God and escheweth evil. These words further inflamed Hasatan's heart against Job, as it had been burning against all men. With God's permission, Hasatan set out to reveal that Job was like any and every man, who at best was only a greedy mercenary servant, who would curse God to his face if he were not paid. The same satanic wind that blew down the house of Job's son buffeted and battered Job. Though Job's integrity was shaken and he said words that he immediately regretted, yet he clung to his integrity. He turned to God and spoke to him of the excruciating conundrum that caused him to lose hope, yet hope he maintained. Job knew that his Redeemer, or in Hebrew, Goel, lived, and speaking for all righteous men, he said, "My Redeemer liveth, and in the last day I shall rise out of the earth, and I shall be clothed again with my skin, and in my flesh I shall see my God." A quick footnote here. The precise words of this passage in chapter 19 are uncertain and debated, in part because of the difficulty of the words in the Hebrew text, and also because the Hebrew text, the Greek Septuagint, and the Latin Vulgate do not completely align. The position of this commentary is that the differences in these texts appear to be the divine author's intent to emphasize different dimensions of these words by the different perspective of each of the versions. For justification of this system, see the complete commentary posted on the internet. Job's hope is further supported by the young Elihu. He tells Job that God does not withdraw his eyes from the righteous, but with kings upon the throne he sets them forever, and they are exalted. Both Job's hope in a Redeemer and Elihu's words of exaltation of the righteous in eternity open a door to the resurrection of the righteous and life after death. Entering through this door, one sees the book of Job in a whole new light. In this light, we can see the rich food that was set on the table before Job. We see it highlights the Redeemer and resurrection that now undergirds our understanding of the book of Job. It is a book of hope that points ahead to a Redeemer. Another brief footnote. There are many exegetes and commentators who refuse to enter this door. Some don't even acknowledge the existence of this door. On the table is the rich food of the son of Adam, man. 3 times the son of Adam, man, is mentioned in the book of Job. First by Job, then Bildad, who responds, calling the son of Adam a worm. Finally, the young Elihu tells Job, "Your wickedness concerns a man like yourself, and your righteousness a son of Adam, man." This is a very early mention in Scripture of the Son of Man. It is a sign pointing ahead to when the Son of Man will come among us to provide the true, definitive, ultimate, liberating, divine, glorious, and wonderful answer to the question, what is man? If Job's primary lament was that as a result of his excruciating afflictions he had lost hope, still Job turns and longs for hope. A hope that is vindicated when the Lord appears to him out of the whirlwind. Job repents. As both a piercing verdict on Hasatan's unjust choice to steal from Job without cause, and by way of validating and strengthening Job's hope, the hope of all who look to the book of Job, Job's children and livelihood are restored. This is part of the rich food that is laid on the table before Job and before all those who read the book of Job. A table that is bathed in the light of the hope for a Redeemer, the Son of Man, who will be revealed later as the Son of God, who redeems us and is the source for our resurrection and life in the world to come. This is the end of the 3rd part of the 12th video. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you, for who is like God?